Feels right, yeah. I can only say that it feels right. It feels right. It feels right, yeah. I can only say that it feels right. That it feels right.
Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be of this super glowy, wearable, neutral makeup look, and I'm going to use all of Too Faced products. It's not sponsored. I just wanted to do a full face using their products because someone requested that I did it, and someone wanted a cruelty-free makeup look, and Too Faced is cruelty free. So the primer I used was the Too Faced Hangover Primer, and then for foundation I'm only using one pump of this just because I mainly just wanted to like match my face with my neck because it was tanned, so I don't really want like a full coveraged look. This is in the shade Sand, and I'm just placing that on my face with my damp beauty blender. Then for concealer, I'm using one of my new favorites, which is the Born This Way, and I'm using the shade Light, and I'm just putting 4 dots underneath my eyes and blending that out. I didn't want to highlight the rest of my face just because it is supposed to be a neutral makeup look. I just wanted to make my under eyes appear brighter and more awake, so that's what I'm doing, and I'm just blending that all together with a damp beauty blender again. And then to set the under eye area, I'm just using my Laura Mercier translucent powder. I'm not baking or anything, I'm just simply setting that area just because I didn't want a full-on coverage underneath my eyes. As again, I wanted to keep it really simple and neutral. And then to set the rest of my face, I'm also using the Laura Mercier translucent powder. I've never done this before because usually I just go in with my Australis Fresh and Flawless, but I didn't want to add any more coverage, so I decided to use this product, and it actually worked really well, and I really like the finish of my skin. Then for brows, I'm using the new Pony Cosmetics Main Stain, I think it's a brow pomade. It's really similar to the Anastasia one anyways. I'm using the shade Thoroughbred, and I'm just filling in my brows. And then taking the Sweethearts bronzer, I'm using that on a Spectrum Cosmetics angled brush and just placing that in the hollows of my cheekbones. I actually really love this bronzer. It's kind of got like a little shimmer to it, so it makes your face just look so bronzed and glowy. I absolutely love it. So yeah, just placing that in the hollows around my temples, jawline, and then I think I go on the sides of my nose just for a little light nose contouring. I said to myself in this video that I wasn't going to bake or anything, but I felt like my bronzer needed a bit of cleaning up, so I decided to bake with the Laura Mercier translucent powder, and I'm just placing that directly underneath my contour. Then for blush, I'm using the Sweethearts blush. I absolutely love this blush. Even though it looks like it's really shimmery, it actually doesn't come off that shimmery on the cheeks. I absolutely love the color. Yup, it's definitely become one of my favorites. And because I don't own a Too Faced highlighter, I'm taking the new Totally Cute palette, and I'm taking the shade Shooting Star as my highlight, and I was like blown away. This is amazing. It's like it's supposed to be a highlighter. It's so weird. I just loved the way it looked. And I'm just placing that on my cheekbones, Cupid's bow, on the tip of my nose, and then just a little bit down the bridge of my nose. Then going in with that same palette, I'm using a Double Scoop, which is just a matte white cream color, and I'm just using that to set my eyelids ready for eyeshadow. Then for my transition shade, I'm using the Sweethearts bronzer, and I'm just placing that into my crease in windscreen wiper motions. I didn't actually have any of my other like chocolate bar or semi-sweet palettes with me because they're at the salon. So I decided to improvise and use the bronzer, and I actually really like how this color turned out. Then taking Shooting Star again, I'm just using that on my finger just so I can get the most pigment, and I'm just placing that all over my lid. Then using Shooting Star again, I'm placing that in my inner corners and on my brow bone. Then taking the Sweethearts bronzer again, I'm just using that on my lower lash line just to even everything out. Then taking Chocolate Donut from the Totally Cute palette, I'm just using that as well on the lower lash line just because I thought it needed a little bit more depth. Then I'm just curling my lashes in preparation for mascara, and the mascara I'm using today is the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara, one of my all-time favorites, and I swear the travel sized is better than the full size. I don't know why, but my lashes just come out way better when I use the travel sized mascara. And then for lips, I'm using the Too Faced Melted Lipstick in the shade Chihuahua. I actually got this because it's a little travel size. I got this in like a pack with like a mini Soleil bronzer, mini Too Faced mascara, mini hangover primer, and mini eyeshadow base. And it was like $36 from Mecca. So I was like, hells yeah, this looks like my type of color, and I'm obsessed with it. Like, I pretty much wear it every day. I think I'm going to get the full size. And then I'm just going over the top with Milkshake, which is one of their lip injection glosses. And lastly, I'm spraying my face with the Slay All Day by Gerard Cosmetics setting spray, and this is the final look. I hope you guys enjoyed watching and learnt something new, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys.